Well, hello again. This time we come from Old Alexandria down in Virginia. This was part of our Washington, D.C. trip. We took a riverboat up from National Harbor, which is Oxon Hill. And today we're going to be exploring Old Alexandria. We have about an hour and a half to explore before we got to go back. We got about a 12-minute video here. We're just walking around. As you can see, that is the Potomac River. Up further than us is Washington. I believe there's only 7 miles distance to the first part of Washington. But this is the old part. This is one of the first colonies to be done in the United States. There's a lot of old buildings around here. So we're just going to walk around. We're going to enjoy ourselves, going to look. This is a big tourist attraction, and it's also quite expensive here. We were looking at houses, and they're not so cheap. So we probably won't be looking to move down here. But it's very clean. There's a lot of flowers. The roads look really cool. So let's get on our journey here and see where we're going. A little bit about Alexandria. This is George Washington's hometown. And it's, like I said, it's a very big tourist attraction here. There's a lot of historic homes, churches, businesses, and museums that you can come down and see. And as you see, this is April. A lot of roses are blooming, so there's going to be a lot of flowers. So if you enjoy nature, this is a really beautiful area and a beautiful part of the country to come visit. As you can see, a lot of the sidewalks are all red brick, and that's all around. You can see them right here. Just walking, we've noticed there's a ton of bookshops, old coffee shops, little souvenir stores. That's what they're all known for here, little jewelry shops. Up further, you'll see right here, actually, they have the street is kind of blocked off. You have old diners, sit down outside. Supposedly more in the spring, they have a lot of like local bands, jazz night, and a lot more people are supposed to be in here. I'm taking it's in April. Still, the weather is nice, but it's still not that spring weather. So also a lot of murals on the walls that you can sit and take pictures. Me and my wife took a bunch of pictures here. The one thing we didn't eat. We actually ate before we came, so we really weren't hungry. We did run into one of the local coffee shops. That was really nice. And then, like I said, you can look at a lot of these buildings. A lot of these are old style buildings. I enjoyed it. A lot of brickwork. I also enjoyed the planters and the flowers. A lot of them were just starting to bloom. I would love to come back maybe like in a May or an early June. I think a lot of the flowers would be really nice. Here you can see some more of the shops. You can see just from the buildings alone that it's an old part of town. Like I said, I don't know if you have children, if there should be more interesting for them because it's a lot of walking. I really didn't see much for children except for when we first got on. They have some areas there you can get food and do a lot of stuff with your children. But so far, looking around here, it's more of a kind of thinking adults. You can see we have a church coming up. My wife wanted to visit this church. It's an old-style church. It's, I believe, one of the oldest in Alexandria. We popped in and see it. I think there's be a video, a little bit of a video. It's really nice. You can just see from the outside. I mean, it's a beautiful structure. We're just getting a bigger, a wider shot here for you guys to look and see. Now, another thing that me and my wife missed out on was the farmer's market. The farmer's market here is one of the oldest in the country, and they say in peak season, you have over 70 vendors selling meat, cheese, bread, pastries, pastas, fruit, plants, jewelry, soap, and art. And it's also said that it's George Washington used to sell his product at the same fair. But unfortunately, it's not open right now, so we wouldn't be able to go see it. Another thing that we're going to miss out on is they actually have a ghost tour. You go on I guess a horse and carriage ride, and it's led by it's at nighttime, and it's led by a tour guide with colonial custom guide who leads you by lantern over 6 blocks of the old town. It tells you ghost stories and unsolved mysteries, legends, folklores. I think they said tickets are like $15, and it lasts for like an hour. I wouldn't have mind done it to do it, but like I said, we only have an hour and a half here, and we're not here at night, so that's another thing that the next time we come down, we may come back here at night just to take a little trip and see what that's about. Another tour that I would like to come back and see is also Mount Vernon, where George Washington lived. It was owned for generations by his family, and they say that's a really beautiful tour. They say the grounds are beautiful. Like I said, again, that's something else we'd have to do because, like I said, we only have like an hour and a half here. We don't have much time. Another nice thing you can do is you can also go on the Mount Vernon Trail and the Dora Kelly Natural Park. It's an 18-mile paved walking and bike trail that parallels the George Washington Memorial Parkway and the Potomac River. It also gives you kind of an opportunity to see the skyline of Washington, D.C. Across from the river. Again, that's supposed to be a real beautiful trail, and that's something that you probably could do with your kids. There is a lot of nature, plants and flowers, perennials and annuals. Like I said, that's another thing for us to do the next time we do come down and spend more time here. Another thing is that you can come see is the George Washington Masonic National Building. The building is 330 feet tall. It's located on top of Shooter's Hill. It's fashioned after an ancient lighthouse of Alexandria in Egypt. The building was dedicated in 1932, but the interior was not completely finished until the 70s. It has 9 floors in it. It has a memorial hall, a memorial theater, and several floors of exhibits dedicated to the activities of the Freemasons, George Washington, a memorial library, as well as ancient Egypt and Hieratic archaeological styles. Now, the building's not free. It's $18 for adults, and it's free for children, but adults have to pay. And it's open from 9 to 5. You can also see the Jones Point Lighthouse. It's still the only lighthouse in that area. It was made into a museum in 1964. It's a pretty cool place. We saw a picture of it. It's also near a park, and it has playgrounds, basketball courts. I think there's a canoe launch point, 2 docks for fishing. And I'm not too sure if the lighthouse is open for the public. I think is undergoing renovations right now, but you can definitely go on the outside and just, stroll around the outside of the grounds. And lastly, the one thing I enjoyed doing was taking the boat rides. They call them river taxis down here. We came from National Harbor. We were staying at the Wyndham down in Oxon Hill. And we came up here for the round trip. It was me and my wife. It cost almost $65. And like I said, the only bad part was we only had like an hour and 20 minutes to spend up in Alexandria. So we missed out on a lot of stuff. And this is us coming back right now. We were getting ready to go back, back to Oxon Hill. But the next time we come, we'd really like to spend the whole day. This way we can really see what's going on. I think if you come down, you'd really enjoy it. It was very, very pretty. People were very friendly, very clean. It was unbelievably clean. We had a tremendous time, and definitely we look forward to coming back down But like I said, we definitely want to spend more than an hour and a half. This is, a place where you want to come down and spend 1 or 2 days, if not more. Like we said, we had a really good time. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope it gives you a little insight into what Alexandria is about. And if you like the video, please subscribe. We'll have more coming in the future. I thank all of you that watch our videos. And everybody have a go. That's a plane going by. That's one of my wife's favorite things to do is watch planes go by. So in a lot of our videos, you'll see planes going by. Here comes another one. It was odd. That day there was a lot of planes going in one way, so I wasn't too sure what was happening. But thank you for watching. And like I said, we'll see you next time. We got about 30 seconds left in our video, so you guys can enjoy. And like I said, if you like it, subscribe. And if you don't, that's okay. We do this for fun. We enjoy doing it. So we'll look forward to you the next time. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, and these are the riverboat taxis I was telling you about. You can sit inside or you can sit up top. We like the top. So if you ever look down there, you can just go look for these guys. Oh, yeah, one last thing. This is my favorite part. We found an awesome candy shop coming home. So we definitely had to stop. The only bad thing was I was too interested in the candy and I didn't film anything. But this is the capper. Thanks.